and welcome to your Natural Healer channel. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Tammy, and I will be doing your March Zodiac reading, which will be a shadow reading. But before we get into that, I ask if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would smash that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, even if it's just an emoji, share the video. All those things really do help with getting the content out there for people to find who don't know about the channel. All right, so I have a piece of black obsidian for our shadow reading, and I'm going to draw one card from the shadow deck, and then we're going to get some clarification from the regular tarot, okay? So really quickly, Gemini, please remember that I am connected to Gemini energy. However, I can't connect to every Gemini on the face of the earth, okay? And with that being said, you know, it may not resonate, this reading. It may not resonate with you. And that happens. So don't freak out. Don't get upset. Don't think this is fake. Things like that. You know, if it doesn't resonate, a couple things you can do. You can come back to the reading. All right. This reading, this is the first time me doing this reading as a monthly Zodiac reading. But anyway, this reading I will be doing again in 4 months. So in July. So you can come back in March. What is March? Later in March, April, May, even June, and then see if it resonates. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. And then another option you have is you can always go to Your Natural Healer, yournaturalhealer.com, which is my website. Go to the services tab, check that out. You can get yourself a personal reading. Now, if the reading does resonate with you, what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this reading for myself, okay? And what that does is it says to the universe that you accept the reading for whatever it is. And you can not accept it too, which we'll talk about here in a second. So I just want to disclose really quickly that, remember, this is a shadow reading, so it may trigger you a little bit. But if you're expecting, I'm sorry, I hit the camera. If you're expecting a reading that's just all love and light, what I call a rainbow and unicorn reading, this is not the channel for you. For example, if I draw the Tower card and the Two of Cups, I'm reading that card for you, okay? Those cards for you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Obviously, I'm not going to be like super like, you're going to die tomorrow. You know, I would never do that. But if you feel that if you're looking for warm and fuzzy where the reader pulls the cards in advance to give you this beautiful, you know, like I said, sunshine and butterfly reading, this isn't the channel, okay? I'm not going to waste my time or your time drawing cards in advance. I'm not about that, all right? But then I have to ask, if you get triggered, this might need to be the reading for you because, as I said, this is a shadow reading. So you may feel a little triggered. That's okay. And another thing in tarot is not written in stone. And you say, well, I got the Tower card and you said this. You know what? I get readings done every 2 to 3 months from my personal spiritual advisor because I don't like reading tarot for myself. You shouldn't do that because, you know, you can be judgmental. You got too much skin in the game, so to speak. And anyway, what was I going to say? I don't even remember. I was talking about if you get triggered. If readings aren't set in stone, they're not fortune telling. This is not saying that this is what the future is going to be. This is just giving you some guidance that, hey, this can happen, or you can continue on this path, and this is what's going to happen. And for example, as I was saying, my spiritual advisor, read a bad portion, part of my reading was bad, not like horrible. And I was like, no, I'm not accepting that. Nope. And I accepted the rest of the reading and I was like, no, I'm not accepting that. And, you know, it just made me aware and vigilant of my space and my energy. And so, you know, it helped. And the badness did not happen. But anyway, I digressed. All right, Gemini, I'm just so excited. And I get that way. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about what shadow component we are going to be or I should say what you're going to be facing. Okay? And you got blinded by pain. Is that like bugs on her? Yeah, it's like, ugh, that's kind of creepy. The scratch marks and then bugs on it. And she's blinded. Blinded by pain. Oh, that's a really deep one. I mean, right off the bat, the first thing you have to ask yourself, if you're being blinded by pain, it doesn't necessarily mean physical pain. You know, if you look, it's kind of over the heart chakra as well. So it's kind of like from the throat chakra down to the heart. So maybe, you know, not being your authentic self, maybe not loving yourself, maybe it's emotional pain. And we can be blinded by all different types of pain. So let's look at these 3 cards and then we'll go from there. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords, the World, that's a great card, and the Knight of Swords. All right, so you need to figure out, I know you understand what is causing this current pain. You know, is it, and whatever this is in your life that is causing you pain and you're not putting an end to it, that's your shadow work. Why? Why aren't you addressing to what is causing this pain and unhappiness in your life? And it doesn't matter if it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, whatever it is. Yeah, you know what is kind of causing it, but what is causing that to cause it? So I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is the root cause? Being blinded by pain. Look at the picture. It's not like she couldn't take the blindfold off. So why don't you take the blindfold off so that you can go, oh my gosh, look at me, and wipe the bugs off and dress the wounds? Is it fear? Is it lack of confidence? Something is causing you not to address whatever this negativity that you're experiencing in your life. And Gemini, you need to figure that out. One of the greatest ways of really doing some shadow work, and I used to like it when I was in high school, but I hate it now, is journaling. I'm not a writer, but I don't want to say I hate it. I disliked it, but it's been so therapeutic. And sometimes, you know, you'll be writing about something and you just write and then you go back and reread it and there's something in there that you go, oh, huh. And then you need to explore that. Gemini, take some time to explore what is truly causing you to be blinded by the pain. I have a feeling it's a combination. Well, it's definitely a combination of your chakras. Your root chakra is definitely blocked. And, you know, the fear, pain, all of that is causing that chakra to be blocked. And your solar plexus may be blocked as well if this is coming from a confidence issue, you know, not being able to reach down and be strong and stand up for yourself. And then I think that that's where your throat chakra comes in as well, because you're not speaking your authentic truth. You're not being your authentic self. And most likely your heart chakra is probably really slow to almost blocked because, you know, you may be not really loving yourself. Okay. So Gemini, you need to address these things. So right off the bat, I'm going to definitely tell you, you need to get some Reiki, do some yoga, you know, something to that effect. Work with some crystals, do some meditations. You can go to this channel, go to the playlist, guided meditations. You know, there's ones for specific chakras. There's ones for the whole chakra system. I have a beautiful pink energy for guided meditation for healing trauma and pain and things like that. But only you know what is blinding you. What is this blindfold? That's what you need to work on, is releasing this blindfold. Because once you do that, you can heal. I just finished this beautiful pink tourmaline crystal workshop last month. And if you have pink tourmaline, keep pink tourmaline with you so that you can be gentle on yourself and with yourself as you work through whatever this is. And the universe is really telling you that you're going to make, if you remove that blindfold, there's going to be some huge breakthroughs for you. New beginnings, positive things, positive ideas, lots of clarity in your life, which makes sense because you have no clarity right now because you can't even see, So by removing that blindfold, this is just going to be huge, huge, huge for you in terms, as I said, breakthroughs, emotional breakthroughs, healing breakthroughs, physical breakthroughs, mental breakthroughs, spiritual. It is going to encapsulate all of it. Okay. And, once you remove that blindfold and you start the healing and these breakthroughs, start occurring, it is going to open you up to such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. The world is all about harmony, wholeness, and no way around it. Sorry, I kind of was trying to think of my words, because sometimes things come into my head when I'm doing readings, and I'm like, okay, you need to kind of, don't say that. But you're not feeling whole right now. You don't have balance in your life. You don't have harmony in your life. You maybe don't feel like you belong. And once you take this blindfold off, and I'm going to turn that picture over, once you remove the blindfold, as I said, you're going to have big breakthroughs. It's going to move you into such a space of wholeness. And the world card is associated with the root chakra. So you're going to have that healing, that sense of security and stability, that all is right in your foundation. Okay. And then you guys got, the Knight of Swords, which is the heart chakra. And this is about big, big changes in your life and seizing the moment. If you look, the guy's like going in the battle, like, da, 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 he's charged. And while, yes, it's about, the Knight of Swords is about going for it and facing things head on. That's what you're going to have to do here. You're going to have to face whatever this blindfold is in your life head on. And by seizing the moment for healing, this right here is your end game. Is just that beautiful peace and harmony. And you're going to find your heart chakra opens up. You're going to find your throat chakra opens up. You're going to find, if it's a confidence issue, that your solar plexus begins opening up. That's why I said I think it would be really good if you do Reiki, or if you get Reiki, or you're looking for a Reiki practitioner. I would love to help you. Reiki, you would benefit great from that, or yoga is really great as well. But lots and lots of healing will be coming. But again, Gemini, you've got to, don't go, well, I'm trying to give you a good example. All right, this is just an extreme example. Say you're in an abusive relationship, and it can be verbal or physical, whatever. You're in an abusive relationship, and it's causing you so much pain, emotional pain, mental pain, maybe physical pain. And you just keep going, well, he loves me and he's stressed at work and things are tough right now and it'll be better. He's just having a rough time, or it could be a she. So sorry, I don't mean to pick one over the other, because women can be abusive as well, but I'm just going to use he for my example. And you're putting that blinder on. But once you take that blindfold off and go, okay, I don't care how stressed she, I don't care how stressed they are. I don't care what's going wrong in their life. I don't deserve to be treated like this. And I have self-worth and self-value and self-love and self-compassion. And I'm a wonderful person. And once you take that blinder off and you start moving through that, you know, and I'm not saying you just pack the bags and leave, but, you know, maybe at that point, maybe you need to go stay with a friend or a family member and say, then, hey, we need to get some counseling to work through this. But as I said, I told you guys, and again, I'm not saying that that is your situation. I'm just trying to give you an example here, that these beautiful breakthroughs that you are just going to seize. And like I said, big changes, these big changes, peace, harmony, inner peace, serenity, love, compassion, beautiful stuff in your world, Gemini. But the whole key is you have to do the work. You have to acknowledge what this is. You already know, you already feel the pain, and you already know what's causing the pain. But you need to explore your part into this and why you are allowing yourself to be blinded. Because I'm going to tell you here, and then I'm going to end this for you, Gemini. You are amazing. And it's time you start to believe it. You are incredible. You have so much to offer to this world. The world is a better place just because you're in it. All right? All right. That's all I have. Get to working on the shadow stuff. Take that blindfold off and beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste, Gemini.